free recipe sharing app built by creators. On FoodSocial, you can explore, save, and share recipes from your favorite foodie influencers. Save to collections, create free meal plans, and shop the ingredients you need with ease. On FoodSocial, we make it easy to find great recipes, get your ingredients, and connect with hundreds of trusted creators.
There we are. Happy
Hello.
Friday, Allie.
Happy Friday. We made it.
Phew, we did. Well, we are normally doing happy hour right now, but instead today, because of the campaign that we've been doing, the apple versus pumpkin, we are doing our preview show today.
Which I'm so excited for.
It is, and we're definitely teasing because it's not done. This is literally a preview show because our wrap-up show is next week, but we are spending time today talking about, I cannot believe how many recipes showed up.
How many are we up to right now?
I can't do math really fast, but 86?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's neck and neck right now, I believe. And we've turned the ticker off just to keep it exciting. But essentially, this time of year, it's fall-ish. Officially not fall till 22nd, I believe. But
10 days from now.
But the pumpkin and apple debate, we'll call it, friendly debate, is on all over the place. You see it everywhere. Pumpkin latte this, pumpkin spice, apple this. So our community, we love to lean into that because we know those are recipes in the making. And so we lean into that and encourage our creators to share either pumpkin or apple or both. I know we had a couple that used both in a recipe, I believe.
We sure did.
Did I see that?
We sure did. Yeah, there were a couple that had both.
Yeah, like Debbie maybe? I don't know. I have not been able to keep up with the number of recipes. So that's always, it's exciting because one, we're a recipe sharing platform, and two, it's just really a fun community event to involve creators, and it's a friendly thing. It's certainly nothing, to argue about, but just to see what people's favorites are and what you like to make recipes with. I think that is the whole premise, and just to come together and share. And this year it's great. Last year we didn't have sponsors, we didn't have brands participating, but this year we do, which was even more exciting. Yeah, I think it was a great, as recipe creators, we know it's fun to have, a recipe in mind, but then to also, with brands that sponsor it, to support them, to lean into incorporating those into our recipes was another really fun element for our community because as creators, we love to support the brands that are supporting us because we have this fun ecosystem going. And so I think that's why this seasonal kind of creation recipe vibe thing we have going is just really fun because it is so food forward that it's just been a lot of, like I said, I can't keep up.
It's really fun to come to the feed because like you're saying, creators all month long, all season long, they're creating either apple recipes or pumpkin recipes. And those definitely seem to be the two primary fall flavors. Of course, there's others that are highlighted all season long, but it's always fun to bring seasonality to our campaigns and to allow brands to naturally and seamlessly fit into the type of content that creators are already in the works of creating. So this one has been especially fun.
Yeah, and again, just to see how many, we had like almost 40 creators join us this time, right?
Yeah, I think like around 40, maybe 35.
Okay, I rounded way up there. Okay, 35.
But a lot of recipes have come out of this.
Right,
We are almost at 100 recipes.
Right.
And you can hear it now if you are a creator that is participating in this campaign, because we've heard that so many of you are still wanting to potentially fit another recipe in. We are extending the deadline for recipes for the Apple vs. Pumpkin campaign to be able to be dropped on the feed through the weekend, and those will still count towards those counts.
Right.
So
And
as Michelle said, we took that ticker off because it's literally even right now,
I
43 and 43, and let's get some more
I
in.
think that's a fun part of the campaign too, is that we turn the ticker off so then we don't really know. Because no one's going to go take the time to count. There's just too many. I think we've had 3 more recipes dropped this morning since the ticker's been turned off. So, so anyways, that was, again, the seasonal content is great. People are searching for those. So, so should we start with our brands?
Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to start off. We're going to lead off with introducing Argelos. And Allie, I'm going to let you introduce Giannis and kind of go from there. There he is.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
So Argelos is a beautiful extra virgin olive oil from Greece, and I will turn this over to Giannis to share all about the brand and the products that you've used for this campaign. We'd love to hear a little bit more about it. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm Yanis from Argelos Greek extra virgin olive oil. We are a brand that has a unique olive from northern Greece, from Chalkidiki variety. We offer 4 different intensities: early harvest to late harvest. So we want to we accommodate all palates, those who like intense, robust oils, and also battery late harvest oils for cooking and baking, and also olive spreads, olive tapenades. And I was amazed to see the creativity of the creators for this campaign. They managed to utilize both early harvest and late harvest oils in their recipes and the tapenade. Apple and pumpkin. It's nuanced. You don't really think of olive oil when you want to cook something with apple or pumpkin. But I was amazed at how they managed to replace butter for olive oil and make really nice combinations. Fantastic job.
Love that. And that's really the beauty behind these campaigns and why we love bringing brands into them, because there's so much creativity and so much surprise that comes out of the recipes that get made, and it's always so fun to see. And in one of my recipes alone, I use both the mild and the early harvest oils, and they just complement each other really nicely and add really wonderful flavor. So I had a fantastic time trying them, and it was really fun to see creators do the same. And I also loved that a couple creators utilized the olive spreads as well, as you mentioned. And that was just a really fun element to see be used.
Yeah, so creative. Because you don't initially think olive oil with like a fruit in a, in that kind of situation, but I knew our creators would come in. I just, in the name of being a creator, they are so creative, obviously, but it never ceases to amaze me what the community comes up with. So thrilled that you have enjoyed seeing these recipes, Giannis. It was like Allie said, scrumptious. And because as we know, not all olive oils are not created equally, and so quality makes a huge difference in recipes. So it's so great.
Was there any like 1 or 2 recipes that you've seen so far that really, really stood out to you? And no pressure if you want to.
Yeah.
Not.
Sure. I have few favorites. I'm actually going to make this weekend. The apple and black olive paste crostini.
Nice.
Feta and goat cheese. That looked delicious.
Wow. Was that Debbie's recipe?
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Beautiful one.
Yeah, really beautiful.
For the pumpkin, also the pumpkin feta hummus and fig balsamic olive tapenade looked really nice. And I think I have also one more with apple. And this is the savory apple pie tartines.
Oh, whose was that? Tartines. How fancy.
Yeah.
Maybe. I
It's
can't
okay.
remember.
Yeah. Very fun. Well, that's great. I know. Um, I just, again, I keep saying the same thing, but it's just beautiful to see the way all the different oils were used. So, and that summer caught your eye and that you're going to make one, that speaks loads. I mean, that right there is confirmation that it's,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Giannis. Well, we're going to step aside. We're going to let Maisie come in and get to know them a little bit. But hang on, we'll have you right back.
Perfect.
Thanks so much.
Thanks. Hey,
Hey,
Amanda.
Amanda.
This is Amanda from Maisley, and I'm going to let Amanda talk a little bit about Maisley, but we're so thrilled to have you as a part of this campaign, new to the U.S. with your corn milk. So if you want to go ahead and tell us a little bit about the origin of Maisley, why you're interested in doing this campaign, and just kind of go from there.
Of course. No, thank you so much for having me. It's been so exciting to see all of the creative and incredible recipes that have been, produced by all of the content creators. So we are the world's first corn milk. And the reason why we decided to join you guys is because of we really think that our product is really versatile. So you can cook and bake with it. You can have it in your coffee. You can have it in your matcha. And one of the best things of our product is that it doesn't overpower whatever you pair it with. It has a really complementary taste profile. So whatever type of recipe you want to do, it's even if it's savory or sweet. It will pair perfectly well. And I was so also impressed to see so many gluten-free or allergen-free recipes, which is one of the other call-outs of our product that is completely
Right.
allergen-free. So that makes it so much easier to just use it and and make it being able to be for all, which is our tagline, which I think really has been shown in all of the recipes that have been submitted.
Yeah, agreed. And when I would tell people, like my kids would come over and they're like, "You're using what kind of milk?" And I'm like, "It's corn milk." And they're like, "What?" And so I have them taste it and they're like, "Oh, it just tastes like milk." Like I said, exactly. And so to your point, that it's neutral. It's not like there's not a flavor profile that's necessarily associated with it. And it does work well. I've used it in baked goods. I've used it in ice cream. I've used it in so many ways that it really does run the gamut. So anyways, we're thrilled. Were there any recipes that caught your eye? And we're not done yet. I'm sure there will be more as the weekend goes through, but is there any that caught your eye currently that you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, there were so many, and I would say, oh my God, it's so hard to choose. But I remember this apple pie matcha it was
Yeah.
mind blowing. I think that was created by Where's the Food? I think that's Anissa or Anisha. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing
Yeah,
her
I
name
think it's
correctly.
Anissa, I believe.
And
Yeah, there's so
okay,
many. It's hard to keep. Don't worry about it. We
yeah,
can't even remember. So don't feel like you have
no,
to.
that was incredible. And then I
Yeah.
saw you created a creme brulee with our corn
Yeah.
milk, which I thought was great. That's on the apple side. And then
Yeah.
and Debbie created so many recipes with our product,
Oh,
and
yes, she did. Yes.
yeah, she made this like high protein cornbread that I thought was so innovative and so cool.
Yes. Yeah.
And then on the pumpkin side, there was this incredible like high protein pumpkin ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Was
that
it
was
from
masala
Masala?
paleo. Yeah, masala paleo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was incredible. And also there was like a salted marshmallow pumpkin latte as well.
Oh,
Uh,
right. I
that
saw that.
from Maggie, I think it
Right. She
was.
uses marshmallow fluff in that, I believe. I think we
Amazing.
talked to her a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, very
Yeah,
creative in that way.
super creative, so impressive, and was just so cool to see Macy being used in so many different ways, like
Yeah,
and so reassuring, to feel like what we're saying is is actually
it's
possible and
happening.
true.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, agreed. Well, we
yeah.
love having you a part of this campaign. It's been a lot of fun. So stand by. We're going to have Bill come in from Primal Palette, but we're going to show everyone a sneak peek of some of the recipes here after we're done talking to Bill. So hang on, Amanda, but we'll bring Bill in right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
And
Bill.
here's Bill.
I don't know why the video isn't playing.
Oh,
That's all good. Let me see if I can pull up
Bill is
something here.
Primal Palette, also CEO of FoodSocial, but also in this moment, Primal Palette talking about the spices that they offered for the campaign, being the apple pie spice and the pumpkin pie spice, and also the cookie. What, cinnamon cookie? No, I'm
Cinnamon
saying that
sugar
wrong.
cookie.
Cinnamon sugar cookie.
Sorry. Yes, I knew I would blow it.
We just call that CSC in-house.
Ooh, I'm gonna adopt that. I love that.
CSC.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, you two. We do Friday shows live together
Hello.
all the time, so it feels like Friday faves.
Sure
It
does.
does.
We were so excited to be a part of this campaign because it was just a perfect fit with some of our core products, the apple pie spice, the pumpkin pie
Mhm.
spice. CSC goes well on everything.
Yes.
And as I said in the chat on the market, I love that we're playing for both teams here. I've got which hand does which? Apple on this side. We've got pumpkin color on this side. We've got the red and the orange.
Yeah.
I love both flavors of fall, and I wish Haley were here with me. Scheduling issues today with balancing kids and work. But
Yeah.
Haley is really the mastermind behind all of our products and the creative content that we create as creators too. I don't know how many times I'm going to say create, but I'll say it a few
I
more.
know. Yeah.
And she's really the genius behind Primal Palette, and she's just such an amazing person to work with. And I'm always continually impressed with what she comes up with, as from products to recipes that use them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I been Primal Palette fans for a very long time, as you know, but it was really fun to see them used in all the different recipes. And I don't know if there's any that caught your eye specifically in a unique way that you haven't seen before. Was there anything that you or Haley saw?
I mean, my general observations were that this felt like a battle between pumpkin cake and apple, because there were a lot of pumpkin cake recipes in this, which is great. I mean, we made one too, so I get it. And we also made some apple muffins, which I don't think we've gotten into the flow on this yet either. Michelle, your creme brulee really stood out to me. Debbie's gorgeous, rich photography of her recipes was really beautiful to me too. For those that don't know, the photography is really one of my big areas of focus with Primal Palette, and so I often, sort of like being a musician, and I always listen for the drums with recipes. I'm always really analyzing the photography and what's going on there and what's somebody trying to show. Jesse's recipe with the coffee and the
cold foam.
Yeah, the cold foam. It looked so beautiful, and I loved her setup for that one too.
Yeah.
And I would really there were so many too. I didn't do a deep dive on the names of the recipes before the show, but I did put together the compilation reel, and I was blown away. I said it a few days ago, and I meant it. I think that the recipes that we saw for this year's Apple versus Pumpkin were the best that have ever been made for one of our campaigns. So I'm very excited about them. They're very.
I think too, they're very creative because we kind of we introduced a new product like corn milk. Creators have never used that before. So that was a very interesting push, to be creative. So I love that element. And then olive oil, using it with a pumpkin apple kind of mode was a little bit different too. So I think it really sparked a lot of creativity in that way. We're thinking out of the box a little bit more than we might have otherwise. And so that's why this year is, I think, elevated compared to last year, where we didn't have a brand. We didn't have any guardrails, if you will, around that, which is great too. But I think for so many of those reasons this year, and that's why I think we can get to 100.
We're almost there. This is the highest number of recipes so far also for any campaign that we have launched over the past year and a half or so.
Pooja just said we're at 90 in the chat. So we're so close.
Okay.
So close. Yeah. So again, creators, if you're out there and you're listening and you still have recipes that you want to contribute, especially if you want your team to win, I'm Team Apple personally, so if you have extra apple recipes, that sounds great. But regardless of the recipes, get them in there. That would be so exciting to hit 100 plus recipes for this. But yeah, 90 and counting is the highest to date, and that's really exciting.
So
and I think it's a combination of creators wanting to be creative and to show up, but also creators wanting to support the brands in our community. And I think with every iteration of these campaigns that we do, that just becomes more and more meaningful, and creators really are starting to build on like that understanding of why supporting brands is so magical, and brands reap the benefits of that. And that's really cool to me.
Yeah, agreed. And we haven't talked about the discount on the market right now. If you want to go shopping for Maisley, Argelos, or Primal Palette, or anything on the market, it doesn't have to be those three. You can use the code FALL. Is it case sensitive or doesn't matter?
I don't think so.
Just the word FALL, FALL, for the season, not necessarily for falling down.
For falling in love with the recipes, whatever.
Or that. Yes, Allie's always good for a pun. There we go. So definitely go shopping. Maisley comes in chocolate as well. I don't know if Amanda mentioned that. And I will admit, I have a recipe using the chocolate milk, but it was pumpkin, so I didn't upload it yet.
Well, it should go regardless, it should still go count towards our 100.
Well, it'll be after the campaign. I just don't know if I'll have time. My bandwidth, because I do have a couple more I'm going to upload today for Apple. Anyways. But the chocolate's delicious. And I know if Tony's listening, he slacked us all once he finally tasted it and got it. He's like, this is delicious. Yes, it is. So anyways.
And that's the other thing too with introducing something like corn milk. It's a great way to plug it into a campaign where you're already trying to get creative with recipes. You're trying to think of new flavors and new ideas, and having your products in front of creators when they're already so intentionally creating fun content is a really great way to just have them try it and have them make something fun with it.
Yes, agreed. All right, should we do the compilation video? Let's do it. Just buckle up, everyone. This one's fun. And this is not even close to all of them. But here we go. Here we go.
So good.
I I could watch that over and over again. I am so proud of our community. I am just overwhelmed. I am just wow.
You're verklempt.
I
It's a great way
don't
to
ask
put
me to
it. Yeah.
spell that word, but yes, wow. Great video, by the way, Bill. That was a,
Oh,
that takes some work. So
oh
it's
no, no, no. That's just assembly and picking fun music.
okay. Well, either way, it's great.
Yeah. I'm just
Um,
I'm so proud of what all the creators did in this campaign, and I wish everybody could see myself and Giannis and Amanda watching the video, because all three of us were smiling so big. Only I can see that as the showrunner, but just
yeah.
my sense is like the pride of like, these are like our products and creators are using them in such amazing ways. And I loved watching your expressions backstage as that was playing, because I was feeling it too. It's so fun to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
so much variety as well. Like so many different recipes, and then the way that you edited the video was so fun to see how, you went from I don't know, from creme brulee to the apple matcha pie. It just changed constantly. It was so fun to watch.
yeah,
Yeah.
and a few that you both have mentioned, and we didn't coordinate that, but you mentioned a couple that Bill included in that. So
Mhm.
that's always fun. Like that's just fun happenstance. So that's great. Well, is there anything else you would like to add as the brands that participated in this? Is there any final thoughts about being a part of this and what you've enjoyed most about it? Any thoughts? No, no pressure if not, but
I just really want to thank everyone who participated and who, risked trying corn milk. I know it was a really new thing, and I was always thinking about it like, oh, hopefully a lot of people, take the risk to work with it. And it was so fun to see all the, creative recipes and all the ideas and how absolutely delicious everything looked as well. And for
yeah.
also sharing them, outside from FoodSocial to and tagging us. It was so fun. Every time that I got a tag from a creator, I felt so excited, and I just immediately commented and shared it on our
Oh,
stories. It was so
good.
fun to see. Yeah.
Great. So are you doing Instagram like on the back end? Are you seeing those on Instagram?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes. I'm seeing
great.
them every time they pop up, and
Oh,
it's so
that's
fun to
fun.
see.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. Well, like I said, I think having a new plant-based milk for our creators to explore and be curious about just lend itself to what we're seeing in terms of the recipes. And it speaks volumes. So
Yes.
thank you for being a part of it.
Thank you,
What
guys.
about you, Giannis?
Yeah, I would like
Anything?
to thank everyone for their participation, and it was a great honor to see them using our product. We are also a new brand in the US, so
Yeah.
the seeing like the creators enjoying our product, it was very fulfilling. Also, the activity on Instagram was amazing. I keep checking my phone, reposting. It was very engaging, and I think that will bring a lot of brand awareness. So more people have the opportunity to try our products and learn more about olive oil and Greek diet.
Agreed. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, also want to say that it's not just the creativity within the recipe, but also I appreciated so much how they were creative and showcasing the recipe as well. So the videos were super engaging, the photography, the videography behind it. It was so wonderful to see as well. So there was not only quality in the recipe, but in the content created too.
Right. I would say I agree, and that we're all getting better because none of us knew we were going to have to be video content creators when we joined anything on social media. But it's been fun to be creative with your recipes that you're enjoying making, and being able to utilize that tool to showcase and be a part of this campaign with all the brands. So huge thank yous to all the brands. And Bill, did you want to say anything else? I don't want to leave you out.
Just that I so love and appreciate this community. It's really fun as a brand to be able to bring products into the homes and kitchens of all these amazing, talented individuals, and to be able to, yeah, getting the recipes is awesome, but I also feel like fulfilled just providing ingredients that tie in so nicely with what I think we all as creators want to be making this time of year. And so
Yes.
I love that spirit of community where it's not just the brand giving the products to the creators and the creators making the recipes, but that there's more to it than just that. And I think it's a little bit hard to articulate, but I love the spirit of community that we're all building together as both creators and brands on the platform. It's something special.
It's a lot of fun.
I agree. It's contagious, I think. And it's continuing to move the needle with what we know we're trying to accomplish and disrupt to make it more community minded and raising everybody up and supporting. And I love that we're seeing that happen. So, all right. Well, one more time, the discount, if you want to go shopping on the market for these lovely brands, as well as anything else, hop to it. Fall in all caps or lower, doesn't matter. Just go shopping. But also, Allie, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I also wanted to thank each of you for showing up here and being such an incredible part of our community and wanting to participate in these campaigns. Our creators equally have so much fun getting to connect with brands in meaningful ways. And this is one of the favorite ways that we bring creators and brands together. So thank you so much for being a part of this campaign, being a part of FoodSocial, being able to send product to creators to allow them to try it and incorporate it into recipes. I know that it's a great way to bring the community together, and just having you be a part of it all is something that's so special, even to me personally as a creator and to the community at large as well. So thank you so much. And yeah, so happy to have you in this community.
Definitely.
It was such an honor. Thank you.
Well, yes, we're going to wrap up here, but next Tuesday, we have our wrap-up show where the final count will be revealed. We've turned the ticker off on our site so that we don't know what the count is anymore. But creators, if we're going to hit 100, we only have 10 to go, right? Isn't that the count was at 90? So, okay, we will do it. If not, personally, the three of us will make sure it happens.
Who just said in the chat that at 90, it is still tied. So it's anybody's
game.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Thanks for the update, Pooja. That's awesome and motivating, for some of us that are more team specific. But join us for the show next week. That is going to be it's on Tuesday the 15th at 3 o'clock Eastern. The 16th, sorry.
3 p.m. Eastern.
This is why Allie and I are a good team, because she will help me.
Anytime. And thank you so much for Stage 10. This is the technology that we use to run the show to make it shoppable, to allow us to go live through Shopify and the Shop app. So thank you so much to everybody who makes all of this possible.
Yeah. Yep. Have a great weekend, everyone. And Amanda, Giannis, look at Instagram. I'm sure you'll be getting tagged, and keep an eye on that ticker on the links we sent you to see the recipes, because there'll be more coming. So
absolutely.
All right, everyone. Thank you. See you next week. Thanks again, everyone. This is awesome. Bye.